What's up, Toes? Camhoarder11 here, and today we're going to cover a lot of MLP comic related stuff, and this is sort of a grab bag of all sorts of different comics, and there's no real theme here, it's just a big mishmash, so let's get started. We'll start off with The Magic Begins, which is a first in the graphic novel series. I'm not sure if they're going to continue this by every episode, or only do massive episodes like the two-parters and all that. Maybe season premieres and season finales, but it's basically a retold in comic form of the first two episodes of MLP, so the Nightmare Moon episodes. So it's got the first episode, then the second one, and it's a word-for-word comic rendition of the show. So the only difference is there's a couple text and narrational things added. Like these, the boxes are, narrative stuff, like what's happening, but the text is like straight from the show, and the screenshots are straight from the show. They are actually screenshots. So like a lot of these shots, like there was one that I saw that I found was really funny. They took a Twilight's right here. Her eyes are like, I don't know if you could see it, but her eyes are like almost closed. So you could tell that they were really just taken straight from the show. So they're not really significant. They're just screenshots as the episode progresses. And that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. For $8, I think it's a cool gift for a younger MLP fan, especially the ones that are just learning how to read. They could follow along with the episodes because it's, word for word. So I think that's who this is made for. And it depends. I mean, there's a one here on the spine, so that probably means it's one of many to come. So even the collectors will probably enjoy these. And I mean, it is nice, like having it in a row with your DVDs, and it's just a good thing to have. But for $8, it's not too bad. It is thicker, obviously, than the other comics, being like 100 pages. Hold on, yeah, like 110 pages as opposed to the regular 32-page issues. So you get more pages, but it's content that we already know. So we'll move on. This was a special Halloween issue of MLP, and it's not anything new. It's just they were available free at like comic book stores that you could just pick up and grab, and it's just a part of the fourth issue of the MLP comic. So it's more of a like preview to get you into the series, and it's just got a suspenseful part from the fourth issue where Twilight and the gang get up to Queen Chrysalis's lair, and that's pretty much it. It's got a really nice cover with some Pinkie Pie art, and it says Halloween edition, and there's a bunch. It wasn't just MLP. There's all sorts of stuff there. There was some Batman ones. There was Adventure Time. All sorts of just free comics to celebrate Halloween and to get people who aren't fans of a comic into the comic. So this is not new, but I thought it'd be nice to cover because I found one, and it is the Twilight Sparkle Micro Series blank variant. So these are normally made to so you could get autographs from the artists and creators of the comics when you go to a con. So you have a nice good quality, because this is like good cardboard paper quality. So the markers and pens and whatever will not mess with the cover, will not smear off. It's actual writable quality. So I'd like to see more of these. I don't see that many. The only ones that I see are the completely blank ones with the pony outline on the side that you could buy online. I'll throw links to those in the description if you want to look at them. But I really like to see ones like this that are like a whole entire cover just made in black and white. And we'll talk more about black and white as we progress through the video. These two are not the same thing. I originally thought that they were the same issues but different covers, but this is a cover gallery and this is an art gallery, so there was a difference. And I bought the cover gallery like a week ago or so, and it's just got a bunch of different covers from the issues so far, and this is like issue 10. This is, if I'm not mistaken, the Twilight Sparkle Micro Series. I could be wrong about that. This is one of my favorite covers, though. It looks really nice. It's really stylized, almost to the same extent as the Pinkie Pie cover on the Halloween issue. And, you got covers from the Second, the Nightmare Rarity arc, the Twilight Sparkle micro series again, a Rainbow Dash micro series. This is also the Nightmare Moon arc, or Nightmare Rarity, Rainbow Dash micro series. There's some Hot Topic variants. Another 2 Nightmare Rarity ones. These are Rarity micro series, Fluttershy micro series, I think. Pinkie Pie micro series, Fluttershy micro series. I'll just go through the covers so you could actually see them all. These are Pinkie Pie micro series, and I love this Optimus Prime Pinkie Pie cover. If I'm not mistaken, I think it is a Comic-Con 2012, I want to say, but I'm probably totally wrong. But it looks really nice. I'm pretty sure it's some sort of convention. It might be New York Comic Con, but I'm almost positive it's a Comic Con. So some more Nightmare Rarities. There's a lot of Nightmare Rarities and micro series, as you've probably heard me say, but these are all Applejack ones. And these are the Big Mac arc. Some more Big Mac. This is issue number 9, and I believe that one's issue number 9 too. And these are CMC micro series. So just a bunch of covers. The cover itself of the cover gallery is it's like a glossy matte, just like the MLP annual retailer incentive variant that I covered in one of my later videos, and it's a nice cover. And this one is almost the same material, but not exactly. It feels more like a regular issue, but it's like a sort of in between. I could be totally wrong about it, but that's just how it feels. And the text itself up here, the MLP art gallery, is glossy and glittered. This one is also glossy and glittered, so didn't mention that. And this is not covers, but it's just straight up art. I believe this one was a cover. But the rest are just like art from certain artists. So there's a bunch of really cool ones in here. More stylized, more focused around the main 6, just like everyone doing a custom rendition of the main 6. And they all look really nice, again, really stylized. I think this one would have been cool to see a cover of if it hasn't been done. It could have been, but it's just nice to have them all in one place also. And these aren't too expensive either. They cost just as much as a regular issue, and you're not getting like any story content, but you're getting a lot of awesome just artwork that it's really neat to have, and then advertisements in the back. So definitely a cool thing to have also. $3.99. Same with this one, $3.99. And on the back here, Ben 10's coming out in November. I might take a look at that because I used to love Ben 10 when I was younger. The original Ben 10, screw the new Ben 10, and I think that is the new one. But we'll see. We'll see in later this month when those come out. And this is MLP Treasury. This is on the back. They call it the MLP number 1 foot edition because it's actually a foot long, and it's the first issue in black and white. So it's funny, the Walking Dead 10th anniversary issue came out, which was the first issue in color because their whole thing is in black and white. And I love how this one is the reverse. But the inking looks really awesome on this, and you just really just look at the good intense quality of the images themselves. Like, there's so much going on. It feels like a Where's Waldo without the color, and it's really awesome. And let me get this across right now. This is not a coloring book. Please do not use this as a coloring book. This is an amazing piece of like collector's comic, and coloring it would just tear me apart. If I found out someone was coloring it, I would just fall to pieces. So it's just the first issue. Again, great artwork. It's just stunning in black and white. The only thing is that with the like crowdedness of the black and white, it's sometimes hard to pick stuff out and hard to tell who's who when you're just like zipping through the comic. It's just like, oh, who said that again? But it still looks really neat in black and white. So the camera cut out there at a perfect time because the other half of the issue, or more than half of the issue, is actually an art gallery which it's not the same as the art gallery that we talked about before. It's more so a cover gallery, but it's way more in depth. It's got a lot of the covers from the first 4 issues and even a couple of the 5th issue and the second arc, but it mostly focuses on the issues 1 through 4 and their respective variants. So we'll just go through all of those, and I know I can't get them all in the frame. I'm sorry about that. This thing is just so huge, but you'll get the idea. Some of these covers I'm sure you guys have seen if you've seen some of my other videos, because like these first 6 I had them all in a box set, and like this is issue number 1, the Hot Topic variant, a Dr. Who's one, and I never noticed before that Derpy is actually holding a sonic screwdriver, which is pretty awesome. So again, some special issue number 1 variants. Here's another one that's actually just 1 issue. The Derpy's on the front and the Lyra and Bon Bon are on the back. There's the Rainbow Dash snowboarding. And then another pretty neat one. I always like the picture-in-picture ones where the ponies are reading something or watching something, or and there's a bunch of pop culture references. These are the Jetpack Larry variants, which there's a ton of those that just go together and like make 2 comics, make 1 picture. This is Midtown Comics. I remember that one. It's pretty neat. Again, the picture-in-picture. I don't remember what website this is from, but it's you know, like the Uncle Sam, another variant, and then now we're moving on, or no, this is starting like issue number 2. I'm surprised I remember a lot of these. Again, issue number 2, this is another like Doctor Who's variant with Derpy. This was a Hot Topic variant with Pond 3. The Hot Topic ones like to focus on Doctor Who's and Pond 3. This is actually 3 issues, but they put it together to make a puzzle. It's Rarity Apple together, Twilight and Fluttershy, and then Pinky and Rainbow together. Just how they split up in the actual comics. So it would have been nice to have those, but I don't have those, so too bad. This is a really cool one and is actually on the cover of this issue. So that also kind of covers the plot in one of the issues. And this is Derpy again. This is Pinky Ice Gang. I really like this variant, but I don't remember where you can get it. This is Dr. Who's with the Weeping Angel, and I really like this variant, and I actually have it. It's the Midtown comic for issue number 2. And this is Jetpack Larry. I think we're on issue number 3 now. I know for sure that this one's issue number 3. This is cover A for issue number 3, and I really wish I'd gotten this one, but I do like the one that I did get even more. So this one looks nice. It's very standard. It looks more so like the actual style of the show than anything really stylized, so that's always good too. It looks like a show, the Flash art style, but illustrated, kind of like with coloring pencils and stuff. So that's nice. This is the Hot Topic variant for issue number 3. This, I don't remember exactly who did this one or where you could buy it, but I'll try and get as many of these as possible in the description. Another one of that snow theme, but with Rarity this time. The Gangnam Style variant, which is again one of my favorites. This is issue number 3 from Midtown Comics. Another Jetpack Larry one with Pinkie Pie and Twilight this time. I also like this one. This one's interesting. It's more, it's the G4 ponies more stylized to look like G3 ponies. But it's just an interesting art style, and I never really thought of it. And it just, when you see it just comes at you with full force, and it's an interesting cover, no doubt about that. And that's issue number 4, I believe. And then this is issue number 4, which is also the cover of the first arcs volume, which is the combination of all 4 issues 1 through 4. This is the cover A or B, one of the two. They're just standard covers for issue 4. This is the Hot Topic issue 4 variant, St. Patty's Day, which is coming up in like, what, 5 months? So I noticed they still sell that on Hot Topic's website, so you could look into that. This is taken straight from the comic itself. It's one of the pages, and it looks really nice as a big cover, and Definitely a cool variant, but again, I don't know where you get it exactly. Another snow themed one, and I don't know what's the deal with the snow ones. It's just an interesting art style, I guess. And this is Midtown Comics for number 4 and 5. On the left is issue number 4, and on the right is issue number 5. I found it interesting that they included this the second half of this issue just because it's issue number 5, and they were kind of staying consistent. But it would kind of suck to split up the covers too. So I guess it is nice that they included it. And we got a few more here. We got another Jetpack Larry variant for issue number 4. And then another issue number 4, which again is taken straight from actually, no, this one isn't taken straight from the comic book, I don't believe. But it's still a nice variant to look at. And then a back cover with standard vectors from MLP. And then on the back they just talk about how it's their first year, or it's their first arc and the first year edition, and it's cool. So again, this one's much bigger than the others. It costs $10, and the paper quality is different. The paper quality of this one is just like the cover of the Twilight Sparkle variant. So again, the black and white paper is done differently. I'm assuming it's cheaper to do. That's why they were able to make it bigger as well. With because I'm sure if they had a regular pages, they would have had to up the price to maybe $15 or something. But it's still a really nice issue. And quickly before I go, I talked a little bit about The Walking Dead earlier in this video, and I'm just gonna tell you that now I guess I'm going to start reviewing Walking Deads as they come out, starting with issue number 115, which has actually been out for a month now, but I was kind of putting it off because I wanted to get into the current story arc, which is the, what's it called? All Out War. And now they're starting to release them bi-weekly, so I'll be picking them up every 2 weeks and reviewing them, except on Christmas, there's only one that month. But I'll be reviewing those as they come out. So starting with my my first Walking Dead video, I guess I'll be reviewing issues number 115 and 116. So hope you guys look forward to that. Really enjoy that show and the comic books. So hope you guys enjoy it too. I'll see you guys later. Camel Hoarder 101 out.